Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode, Sharnecia Speaks. Another episode of Sharnecia Speaks. I am your host, Sharnecia J, and we're about to get into these emails. So go ahead and get your popcorn, get your tea, get your wine, whatever you need to chill, take a chill pill, and sit back and help me get through this email from one of our viewers. Okay, so let's get right into it. Hi, Sharnecia. Please keep me anonymous. I've been going live consistently for about 6 months now, and honestly, my confidence has improved so much since starting. I used to be extremely shy, and now I actually enjoy talking to people and building a community. But my boyfriend absolutely hates when I go live. He says the men in my comments are disrespectful. He gets irritated when people compliment me or send gifts. He gets irritated when people compliment me or send gifts. He'll literally start an argument with me right before I'm supposed to stream, and it completely throws my energy off. Okay. I think I said this in yesterday's live, or maybe it was the day before when I was talking about the loneliness of being a content creator. I always suggest that people do not talk to people who are going to trigger them right before they go on live. I don't know if you're a full-time content creator or part-time or what, but oh, it says that you've been going live consistently for 6 months. But over time, you realize I cannot allow myself to be around or allow certain people to have access to me before I go live if it's going to throw off my energy. So that's the advice I would give there. And again, I'm not a therapist or a counselor, you guys. This is just big sister to little sister. If you need help, advice, always email sharneciaspeaks@gmail.com. Okay, so let's continue on with this email. What confuses me is that when we first started dating, he loved how outgoing and creative I was. Now, suddenly, it's too much. I don't know if he's insecure, controlling, or if I'm genuinely crossing relationship boundaries somehow. Can you talk about this? Because I know I can't be the only creator dealing with this. You can call me A. Well, A, what I will say is everyone is a great representative. The representative is the one who shows up in those first few dates who is like, "Oh, wow, I love that you're so outgoing." You said that he loved how outgoing you were and how creative you were, and now suddenly it's too much. No, I think that he might have loved how outgoing you were on the outside looking in, but once he got into the relationship with you, that's when things started being real because people's real life and real schedules start to be a part of your relationship. And when he started to see how it was actually being in a relationship with a content creator and someone who values going live and the gifting aspect that we sometimes experience, whether it be on YouTube or TikTok, of course, it can start to make one feel insecure if they're not experiencing the same thing. They don't understand that world. So there is a boundary in between you guys that it's almost as if there is a fourth wall. He doesn't understand because he's not living in your same world. So I think that's one thing as people who might be dating content creators, you guys, please be mindful and please understand what you're getting into. If you know that a person that you're interested in is a content creator, think about all the things that come along with that, the publicity, the press, the communication aspect of it. Her followers or his followers are going to want to be in contact with them. They're always going to have those ride or die followers and viewers, you guys. So be thoughtful of that before you jump into these relationships. And also, content creators, I would have those conversations before you jump into a relationship with someone who is not a content creator. It might be of your best interest to be with someone who creates content as well. So I really believe that this email wasn't a hard one for us to just sum up and help A with. Um, I think that you should keep pushing forward. It's only been 6 months. That is the least of your concerns. And if you're young and single, I don't think that I would allow a partner to, cause you to change your navigation whenever it comes to your content creation journey. You guys just need to have those conversations about boundaries and what your both of your expectations are. So I think that's about it whenever it comes to that one. I also had another email come through from another creator. You can use my username, user 204-787-997. She says, "Hey girl, okay, so this is messy. I have a moderator that has been supporting me for a long time. He's genuinely sweet and helpful, and honestly, one of the reasons my lives run smoothly. He protects me from the trolls, encourages me, and even checks on me outside of live sometimes. But lately, I feel like he might actually like me. He gets weird whenever certain men come into the live. He gets moody if I battle certain creators, and one day he jokingly said, "Don't forget who was here before everybody else." Ooh. I don't want to lead him on because I truly care about him as a supporter and friend, but I also don't want to make things awkward or lose a loyal moderator. How do creators handle situations like this without hurting people? I 100%, 1,000%, a 2,000% believe not mixing business with pleasure because it can get messy like this. That's what I 100% believe. I have a moderator that has been. If he's been supporting you for a long time, let it be just that. Leave that where it is. Don't open up Pandora's box. Don't open up that doorway. This man is a moderator of yours. He is not to be dated. He is not to be dated. And just because he likes you, okay, and that doesn't that doesn't mean you have to do anything about it. That doesn't mean that you have to like him back. That doesn't mean that you have to even speak on it. You just observe it, sit back, and let everything take its course. If he gets out of line, then take away his privileges as moderator. I would not suggest that any content creator get involved with anyone in their chat or their viewers at all. Like, business is business, personal life is personal life. They should stay separate. If he gets weird when certain men come into your live, that means being moderator might not be the thing for him. You might need to find a new moderator. I believe in having multiple moderators. We have multiple moderators in my chat on my TikTok account because you never know when someone's at work, one can't make it, a person's doing laundry, a person's doing dishes, one is cooking for their family. We need people who are able to take shifts, and they need to be trusted individuals, not individuals who are going to break that fourth wall and cause you to feel insecure or scared of them. They're the ones who's supposed to be that boundary between you and the chat, you and the people who could possibly come in and get out of line. He's supposed to be making sure that that stays under control, not him being one of the ones that's getting out of line and saying offensive things, in the comments. Like, don't forget who was here before everybody else. That's totally inappropriate. He needs to learn professionalism. I would also, whenever people become a moderator, have a moderator meeting telling of the expectations, the guidelines. Professionalism is expected. I Some people, I think, don't look at moderators with like some high esteem, like they're very respected, but they should be. And they should be able to respect you as the host, the live host. I don't want to lead him on because I truly care about him as a supporter. Yeah, and don't lead him on. Don't give him any crazy ideas or awkward ideas thinking that, you're promising to be with him just because you made him a moderator or anything like that. Make it clear to him that business is business. How do creators handle yeah, without hurting people? You just have to state your boundaries. This is only business for me. This is my job, and I am not looking for love. Like, this is not a dating website. This is my place of work. um just like any other content creator, I'm taking this business of going live as a serious dealing, a business dealing, nothing more than that. We don't need lines to get crossed where they shouldn't be crossed to begin with. Imagine if YouTube introduced an AI moderator the content creator can program or configure. That would be an amazing invention. I think that would be amazing. Camus, thank you so much. You're so amazing. Thank you for the compliment. I have a trading business. That's awesome. My name is Chunara Akshay. Please say it just once. Okay. Chunara Akshay. But yes, you guys, if anyone has any questions, I'm here and open to anyone who has questions. But that is it for today's Sharnecia Speaks episode. If you guys have questions or want to get in contact with me and you would like your email to be read on on YouTube live on my live in the next 3 days. We do Sharnecia Speaks after a the Creator Diaries series episode. Then we do a Psychology Behind TikTok, Behind the Battles episode. And then we do Sharnecia Speaks every third live. So if you guys are interested in talking to me in the email and you want me to read your story on the live because you think it could help another up and coming content creator or another person out there, then go ahead and send me that email to sharneciaspeaks@gmail.com. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for supporting me every time you see me live on this app. Peace to the Middle East, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Um, I am not sure. Sometimes things go on in the back end um with YouTube. I'm not sure what happened, but hopefully this one goes well, you guys. I'm still figuring out like how to make sure these things are going smoothly. But thank you for letting me know. I hope you guys have a great one. Bye. The replay of this one will be up probably by the end of today, hopefully, if everything processes well and smoothly. See you guys later.